Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're at in this crazy, crazy world. But good evening in West Texas and most of the places that I think probably will be watching this. Anyway, hope you're having a good week. We've made it through the middle, through hump day, and Thursday and Friday. Then the weekend begins for those who get weekends. But I thought I'd get on here tonight. I was gonna go bundle up and put a hoodie on and everything and get my headphones and go do a walk and talk, but no, I would need a umbrella and I don't have one because it's just a solid, steady drizzle. It's not a downpour rain or anything, but it has been a steady, solid drizzle all day long. It's just miserable. So it has really put literally a dampening on the motorcycle riding. Bad. Gonna start jonesing here pretty quick if we don't get out. Hopefully this weekend, when summer's here, hopefully we can get on the bike on Sunday. That's the plan, is to get on and go for a ride. We don't get to ride too often together, so hopefully we'll see. But I come across this thing today it was actually on Instagram, and I stole it, borrowed it, took a copy of it, whatever you want to think, however you want to look at it. But it really made me think because I've been through this. And so we're going to go a little off topic tonight, and I'm just going to talk about this topic, this subject, because it really resonated with me. It really hit home with me because I've been there. So I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. Someone told me the other day that he felt bad for single people because they are lonely all the time. I told him that's not true. I'm single and I don't feel lonely. I take myself out to eat. I buy myself clothes. I have great times by myself. Once you know how to take care of yourself, company becomes an option, not a necessity. And that was Keanu Reeves that said that. It's backwards, so you won't be able to read it, but you get the gist of it. I just read it to you. Now, my thoughts on that. I once was the person that thought he had to be in a relationship all the time. I have nothing to do with being by myself, right? So what that did for me was I went out of one relationship and jumped right into another one. And after my divorce was in 2001, so I've had a lot of time, okay, that spread out over time by myself, right? Well, no, I wasn't going to be by myself. I was that person that couldn't be by himself. I had to be in a relationship. So I would move into a relationship, and if that didn't work out, adios, and I'd jump right into another one. Just to be in a relationship, right? Well, I have found that you don't have to have somebody to complete you. I see so many people say, oh, he completes me or she completes me. Baloney. You have to complete yourself. You have to complete yourself so that you can get into a relationship and have it be healthy, right? You have to be okay with you. You have to like you. You have to be in love with yourself. Now, I'm not saying in a conceited way and treat people poorly and stuff, but you have to like who you are, right? So sometimes you have to work on you, not somebody else, not other people's problems. Work on you. So in 2015, I went single. And at that point in my life, I was ready to just stay single. and I was living in motorcycle heaven. And so I spent a lot of time with my bike. I spent a lot of time camping on my motorcycle, traveling, riding, going to rides, doing different things. Not a lot of long distance stuff. I didn't have a lot of time for that, but I did a lot of riding, weekend riding, going wherever I could, whenever I could. And I spent a lot of time with me. I took me out to dinner, like Keanu Reeves says there. I took me shopping. I bought me clothes when I needed them. I spent time with me, and do you know what? It wasn't that bad. I soon found out that I needed to become happy with who I was so that I could have a healthy relationship, right? And know that I'm in the relationship as a partnership and not because I need to take care of or whatever, you know. And so, but I had to be happy with me. And it took me, I was by myself for 3 years, and it was by choice. I spent that time just, like I said, just taking trips, spending a lot of time with me, on me, working on me, right? And did I solve all the problems in the world? No. No. Hell no. I'm a work in progress, man. I always will be. But I learned a lot in those 3 years. And so when in this, where he says, once you know how to take care of yourself, company becomes an option and not a necessity. Once you become comfortable with yourself, happy with yourself, love yourself, not in a conceited way, but love yourself and love who you are and like who you are, then you realize that you can have a relationship because you want to have one, because you like the person, because you have things in common with the person, not because I'm going to jump in because I have to be with somebody, because you realize that you don't have to have somebody. You really don't. Is it nice to have somebody? Hell yeah, it's nice to have somebody. But do you have to have them to survive, to complete you? No, you don't. You just need you. You need to be happy with you. So, long and short of this sit and talk, we can't even call it a walk and talk because I'm not going out in the rain. I don't have a umbrella. Long and short of it is, I wanted to share that with you and share my story with you because it just when I saw this today, it really resonated with me, and it was like, I was that guy. I for years and years and years, and I could not be by myself. I needed somebody to complete me. Well, nobody can complete you. The only person that can complete you is you. Once you figure that out, man, I'll tell you, life is so much better. My relationship's so much better. I'm in the relationship because I like the person, right? Because we had something in common, we hit it off, and we liked each other. I didn't jump into a relationship. We worked at it, you know, and are still working at it, and it'll always be a work in progress, right? But I didn't jump in there just to be in a relationship because I can't be by myself. Actually, I kind of enjoyed being by myself. But I don't want to be by myself all the time. And now I realize that I can be. Everything's fine. I can do that. But I want to be in a relationship and share my good times, my happy times, my down times with somebody and have them share theirs with me. It's kind of a mutual thing at this point, right? So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Not going to keep you up here all night long. Wanted to share that with you. Think about it. Hopefully some of the words I said might help somebody. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Peace.